think you guys had 16 steals tonight. I know when you were at your best early in the season, you were kind of a super disruptive team. I mean, is that kind of what you saw tonight?
Yeah, it's great. The possession battle, I mean, we got 17 more shots than they did, 3 more free throws. Almost impossible to lose a game where you get that many more possessions and attempts. So love the defensive aggressiveness. And about the only thing I could complain about in the game is the fouls in the third quarter. That's what allowed them to get back in it. I think they drew 3 fouls in the first minute or 2 of the third quarter, and that kind of changed the game. But our guys responded really well and played a fantastic fourth quarter.
Went to the small ball starting lineup. Just what went into that decision? What did you think of that?
Damian Lillard went into that decision, so it's a pretty easy choice. Didn't really want to put Quentin in that position as a rookie of having to guard high pick and roll, and just felt a lot better with Draymond starting at the 5, just to start the game out with a little tighter defense on Dame in the pick and roll, and then obviously Quentin, he came in and made his mark. Didn't matter. He came off the bench ready to roll and gave us some huge buckets.
How comfortable is he getting?
I mean, that last 3, I think there were 20 seconds on the shot clock, and so the confidence is really impressive with Quentin, and I'm just so impressed by just the way he plays, the nature of his game. There's no hesitation. He knows exactly what he's doing, so it makes him quicker than he actually is. When you know what's coming, when you have a feel for the game like he does, it improves your ability to make things happen and to stay in front defensively. And he's a well-schooled, well-coached player who's come in here as a rookie, just ready to go.
So you're 2-0 now with Jimmy, and you still have yet to probably install a lot as much as you'd like. What are you feeling right now with this team and the momentum that's building?
Yeah, I think the guys feel really good about these 2 games, recognizing that both games were games we might have lost earlier in the season. And I think the fact that Jimmy went to the line 15 times tonight, 13 times the other night, shows you the power of free throws and the ability to get your defense set and settle a game down when it needs settling. So it's a big change. We don't go to the line much, but last 2 games I think up over 30 free throws each game. So maybe that's about to change.
How has he been able to make this? It seems like it's been a seamless transition to the new team after having not really played Milwaukee for a while. So that's kind of made it so quick.
It has been absolutely seamless, and it's because of Jimmy's IQ. He just has an incredible feel for the game, and so all we had to do was give him a few of our actions, terminology, the last couple of days, and we just, we're running 3 or 4 things, and otherwise it's just basketball, and he knows how to play basketball.
Is there anything else you picked up about him, maybe a nuanced thing over the last couple of days?
I think just the defensive rotations, being in the right spot all the time. I thought he was a big reason for the defensive disruption. Not just the 4 steals, but just being in the right place rotation-wise, and making the right read over and over again defensively. That helps other guys too.
38 from Steph tonight. Just what have you seen from him in the 2 games playing with Jimmy?
Yeah, I mean he's been really good these last couple games. A lot of space for him, and he's feeling good. I mean he just looks fluid. He looks confident with his body, with his movements, and he's playing really well.
Moody and Brandon both made really strong impacts tonight.
Yeah.
How much does Jimmy's presence on the team kind of slot them into roles that they might be able to thrive more in?
I think that's a good point. I think Jimmy's IQ and his feel for the game makes the game easier for everyone, but it especially makes the game easier for role players. And I always felt like if you could play, as a player, if I could play with stars, the game became dramatically easier. And I think that's that's what you're seeing with Jimmy is the space that he takes up, the ball movement, the passing, the ability to post up and let the game settle down. That makes things a lot easier on Moses and BP and others. Thank you.
Cool, great.
Thank you.
See you guys in here.